Why you can't stop lusting even though you love God. You probably go to church, probably read your Bible.
But being fueled by lust, I became hypersexual. I started sleeping around with many men, and yet I wondered why my heart felt empty. The more I
But the only way to stop an addiction of lust, and I mean like for real, break a stronghold, is through Jesus and
Welcome to Tambourine Chronicles. My name is Kenora. In today's video, we will address the topic of lust. If you're struggling with lust, I want you to know that you are not alone. There is hope, and it's time to overcome. I will share testimonies of people who struggled with lust and how they overcame it through the power of Jesus Christ. Let's listen to the first testimonies.
Around the age of 8 and 9, I became quite close to two girls. And honestly, there was grooming involved, but we just thought it was normal. On several occasions, our parents were not very discreet about their sexual acts, and so that kind of mirrored onto us, but we didn't know what we were doing was wrong. It's just a small story basically in my childhood. But nothing justifies two children, touching each other, grooming each other. As I grew up and being a teenager, I was very rebellious. I got caught stealing, got banned from the shopping mall. I dishonored my parents, especially my mum. And I also discovered pornography and masturbation. In 2018, I was accepted to work in Dubai as an Emirates flight attendant. I was about 23, and that's where things only just blew up. And yeah, you get to travel the world in a short amount of time, but being fueled by lust, I became hypersexual. I started sleeping around with many men, and yet I wondered why my heart felt empty. The more I slept with men, the more I created strongholds for myself. And I honestly believe that I allowed a spirit spouse to be attached, and then suddenly those men would disappear, and I would feel ashamed, I would feel insecure. So instead, I thought it would be smarter to slow down on seeing men so that I wouldn't feel disappointed. But then to comfort my loneliness, I leaned into masturbation, and that became an addiction. I then remember how desperate I was for answers on my life. I was so confused that I was doing a whole lot of nothing, if you know what I mean. So I thought, New Age is a good solution. I studied astrology, palm reading, crystals, moon rituals, angel numbers, yoga. I had books. I was constantly researching on YouTube. And one moment I'll never forget is when I saged the apartment I was staying in, and the next day it felt dirty. Something felt off. And I guess that was my spirit saying, you've opened the wrong door here. Clearly trying to find a solution and search for answers, but it was like a temporary fix. And at the time I would feel great, but actually things would get worse. The longer this went on, the more I slowly realized I'm not getting any peace at all. And when COVID came, my mum passed away to cancer. And this was the peak of COVID. So I couldn't even travel to her. Even if I did, there was a 2-week quarantine. So